Say her name, Aloubera. Amerindians lived here 7,000 years ago. They call themselves Kalinago or Island Caribs. Their family were the Kalina or mainland Caribs from the wild coast of South America. The Kalina migrated north, arriving in canoes. They made voyages to visit their family and friends, trade, make wars, and raid villages. On the journey, they stopped at the nearest island, which was important to the voyage, for navigating the winds, the ocean currents, and as a rest stop. The island they called Aloubera. Island Carib legends say that Aloubera was a large snake or a dragon that could make itself large or small. On its forehead was a bright red jewel, a precious stone, which it moved like a human eyelid. When the snake was drinking, it was exposed. This jewel snake lived deep in a cave in the mountains. In the cave, it deposited a red dung which killed anyone who came near. The Caribs called a mountain in northeast Tobago the Mountain of the Devil, where fires that illuminate in the night were often seen. Though there were small villages on the coast, such as at King Peter's Bay and Great Colon Bay, the island's importance was due to her location on the canoe route. Suddenly in 1498, strange men wearing strange clothes, speaking a strange language, and in large ships with big sails appeared on the horizon. They were Spaniards who came to the region 6 years earlier by Columbus. They came to the islands in the north. They were unlike anything the Indians had seen. They did not speak a common language, and the Spaniards invented names for the things they saw. One of the things was a plant which the Carib shamans smoked. The Spaniards related it to the herbs, the medicinal herbs, which cause euphoria and dizziness. They call that herb tobacco. So they call the Amerindian plant tobacco. It came from the Arab word tabac or Tubaq, which the Europeans had known for 600 years before they came to this region. Amerindians had a different name for the plant. The Kalina called the plant taman. For the Kalinago, it was IOULI. Although Columbus called the island Belleforme and Assumption, a very different name was used by the King of Spain. He called it Tobago. Who named Tobago? It's seen from the ships at sea, the island's shape resembled the fat cigars the Europeans made from the plant. Tobacco could easily have been just a nickname used by Spanish sailors because it resembled the tobacco cigar that they knew. Whatever its origin, the fact is Amerindians did not call the island Tobago. Tobacco was the name used by the King of Spain, and the name stuck. Her name was Aloubera. For 200 years, the Kalinago people defended Aloubera. It was their critical link on the north-south route. They fiercely protected her against all efforts to capture and colonize. As fast as Europeans arrived, they were attacked and driven off. Their settlements lasted a few months. The most successful lasted 2 to 3 years before they inevitably fell either to illness or Kalinago attack. This was the reality for Europeans on Aloubera, whenever and wherever they came from. In 1693, Europe agreed to leave the island alone. No one would own it. It would be a neutral place, or as a map of the time described it, a desert. And for 70 years, Aloubera was left in peace to the Kalinago people. She became the island of Robinson Crusoe and Man Friday on an island north of Trinidad in the mouth of the mighty Orinoco River. The peace and neutrality ended abruptly in 1763 with the arrival of the British. They quickly divided the island, sold off parcels to wealthy planters who cut down large areas of forests to grow sugar, wasting away the habitat of animals and plants that the Indians lived off. Indian villages were exposed and under threat. So the Island Caribs retreated to the north and eastern edge of the Aloubera. Then they left entirely. In 1810, the British governor made the last record of their existence. The Kalinago people were gone, and Aloubera was no more.